What's up, YouTube? It's Chief Ed here. Nah, but really, I wanted to make a vlog, and I don't know how to intro one. If you couldn't tell already, we are outside of PNC Park, fresh off a Pirates game, and for the first time in a long time, I finally feel like I have some time on the road to like actually breathe and make something fresh. We're also not gonna walk along this bridge without a shot of the Allegheny River next to PNC Park. Come on now. And I didn't know people padlock this bridge like they do in Paris too. But anyways, this is gonna be a documentation of the next 24 hours-ish of the current trip that I'm on, which will take us to Canada, as the next stop on our trip is going to a Blue Jays game. It's also almost 1 a.m. right now because this game ended late as shit, but it does make walking to record in a big city a lot more doable. But with the time, that means our next order of business is going to our car and in turn getting to our hotel and going to bed. This flickering light right next to eyeball statues is pretty damn freaky. Hope none of you guys have epilepsy. We booked our parking tonight at a Westin that costed $8. Thought that was a pretty interesting location. Got to admit though, parking that comes with free lobby Wi-Fi to upload videos, pretty clutch. I did book this out for the game, which should have been like 6:40 to 10:40, and we're pretty far beyond that. So I might be getting charged a late fee. Yeah, that's an extra 8 bones. Damn, this rain delay. But the machine did not accept my card and the help button bailed me out. $8 back in the pocket. But I actually do have to get off my phone and drive now. Hotel for the night, early motel. How are we looking? Not too bad. One thing you're probably gonna learn from these videos is I travel pretty frugally. My rule of thumb for hotels is the cheapest one available with over a 6 out of 10 rating. And this is what we landed on. That usually gets me under $70. This was 72, but it's a big bed. The room doesn't smell like cigs, and I'm really just sleeping here and getting up in the morning to leave in. And speaking of sleeping, it's almost 2 a.m., so this is the last you're seeing of me until tomorrow. Let's try that again. There it is. GN. And we are back. Already got my fit ready to go. Got ready for the day. This is the last day of the trip. This is the last outfit I have put together. I usually try to wear at least one thing halfway decent in case I end up like going out or seeing somebody. So I'm actually in my only designer shirt I own because my girlfriend Julia bought it for me, and pants, which I don't wear too often in August. But since I went to bed at 2 and woke up at like 9 and played on my phone for a little bit and got ready, it's already almost 11, so I gotta dip out of here right now. Here's a little bit of the travel pack: suitcase, backpack, tote bag. Always gotta bring an extra blanket. I usually travel with a lot less if I'm flying though. I'm not paying that carry-on fee. 4:30 ETA, gonna have a few stops in between and have really not all the time in the world, but we'll make it happen. Luckily our video in Pittsburgh kind of flopped, so it's gonna be pretty quick at it. Making our first stop about an hour in, cause I haven't, come on dude. Making our first stop about an hour in because I haven't eaten all day and I really want to drop this video. Going to Dunkin' because I love a greasy breakfast, and that's about the only place you can get it at noon. Beautiful. Quick update as I fill up my water with a little energy pouch. Gonna be a pretty long day today, but we are in Fredonia, New York. Never heard of it before. Really anywhere that's like north of Pittsburgh, west of Cleveland, and east of Buffalo, I've realized it's just a really weird area. Not loving the vibes here. Tried to take a poo in the bathroom and it was all used up. Really crowded around here. Don't know what's going on, but we are currently still like 3.5 hours outside of Toronto, but like only 120 miles. So I don't really know what I'm gonna run into. I also did finish editing my video and we're gonna show up in Toronto not that long before the game starts. So might need to finish it up at the Rogers Center. Don't like when I have to do that, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Getting these videos out takes a lot longer than y'all think, I'm telling you. ETA for a 7:08 first pitch. We are right on the money now. This is also one of the most ambitious driving days I've done. I don't usually do this. But we do have to hit all 30 parks, and I'm not trying to fly to Toronto for one baseball game. Moment of truth coming up right here. Can we get into Canada? Kind of wish this was a faster process because we're a little bit late for the game now. Which I'm not usually too upset about, but I just paid extra money for a ticket because it's a giveaway night for some George Springer hockey jersey that I'm probably just not even going to get now. We made it! Someone has to let me know what 80 kilometers an hour is because I don't, and now I'm driving and I can't be filming and driving, so I gotta focus. We have now hit our wall. I understand why I will now once again be showing up late. This was like basically all back roads from Pittsburgh. And since I've been in Canada, it's been traffic about 80% of the way. This is up there with one of the worst drives that I've had. Finally, on our way to the stadium at 7:28. Should show up like a half hour late. Honestly, all things considered, not that bad. But this traffic sucked bad. I know all the big cities are gonna have traffic. I live in one, but I'm telling you, that was different. What a day, what a place. By like size, population, infrastructure, Toronto feels more similar to Chicago than any other city in the US that I've been to. And I think it'd be surprising to most people in the US that Toronto's this big. Or at least it was surprising me the first time I came here. This is my second time. It is real Americanized here too. All the brands are the same, all the buildings are pretty similar. If you plot me down here and told me I was in the US, I believe you. These walk signs are a little odd though. That always throws me off. This setup looks pretty cool from the outside. I'm pumped to get in here. All right, everybody. First shot, Roger Sunder with me. How we feeling? Did not come in time for the jerseys. These look so clean. A little bit upset about it, not gonna lie. What's up, dude? But we're not too late to get some grub, and I'm starving. I really hardly ever buy food in stadiums, but since y'all are with me, we'll treat ourselves a bit. Maybe we will. These prices are a little off the chain. You can't go over 30 bucks for a hot dog and a beer, come on now. I know the conversion rate's a little bit higher, but still. Okay, Bull, the ballpark. Okay, now we're talking. This is what we're settling on right here. This looks pretty fire. Thank you, take care. Honestly, for 17 bucks, this looks like something that'll fill me up. Kind of took forever to get up here, but now that I'm here, this looks really fun. And we got the show set up. Have not seen this before. I do really gotta get to a seat though, I'm starving. All right, finally, here we go. I don't think I could ever get used to the railings at these Canadian stadiums, but this is the steepest stadium I've ever been to. Gotta see if this is hitting too. That is gas. That's so far. You know what's crazy to me? It is so normalized that somebody is just gonna walk out of this ballpark with almost $200,000. Just a standard regular season MLB game. And someone's taking home life-changing money. This happens every home game. I gotta start betting 50-50s more, but I actually don't. I definitely lose all my money. But really, now it's not situated, I do have to drop my video from yesterday. I have not posted today. Just part of the grind. I'll catch up with you guys when I'm done. And that edit took me until literally the bottom of the ninth, so that's kind of on this video. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope the next time we do this is better. This day kind of sucked for me, honestly, but this was a lot of fun. Appreciate y'all.